You might not think two CT techs from Mercy Health Claremont Hospital and a World War II veteran would have much in common. After all, decades separate them. But you know what? The trio became fast friends, and that is why they're the focus of this Positively Cincinnati. What a lovely surprise when you open a box and music plays. Not all do that. It's kind of like people in your life. Some just come and go. But others are that memorable melody, that surprise. It's exactly how Liz Hartman and Amy Poprosky would describe Charlie Dawson. One day a few months ago, he was the patient in their CT suite at Mercy Health's Claremont Hospital, in for a CAT scan.
He was amazing from the very beginning. He got up by himself.
No small thing when you learn Charlie is
101 in about 4 months.
And he's one of those greatest generation guys.
You know, he had his Army veterans hat on, and we started talking about that.
Why are you proud of your military service?
Well, somebody had to do it.
And you did.
And I was one of them that did it.
Yes, he was. Charlie was on Utah Beach in Normandy on D-Day.
I was on the beach 30 minutes after the first troop landed.
He shared his military story with Amy and Liz.
Well, we went into Paris one morning, and that night, during the night, the Germans had pulled out and left. So we went on up into Belgium.
And then the conversation turned to something Charlie has loved his whole life, woodworking. He still makes things in the craft room at the Ohio Veterans Home in Georgetown, like that music box, and that's not all.
He offered to make us birdhouses.
It wasn't just lip service. Weeks later, Charlie's nurse brought those birdhouses to his two new friends.
I mean,
She was on strict orders.
yes, she was on very strict orders to make sure she delivered to us and explained how to use it.
What a gift.
You just meet a lot of new friends that way.
Why do you think you bonded with Charlie?
I'm not sure. No, I am sure. He just has a good heart, and he has a lot to share.
You teared up. Why?
Because of my own dad.
Who was also a World War II veteran. Just think, if Amy and Liz hadn't seen the person in the patient, they wouldn't have heard his own unique melody. But they did.
You didn't miss out on anything.
And now they're sharing their own crafts with him,
She's a real nice person.
along with some conversation, cake, and coffee.
What's the lesson in friendship here, if there is one?
Just to always be open to people. Everyone has a story. We should listen to them.
And their listening led to this story, so how lucky are we? When I asked Charlie about the most memorable part of his service, he told me when they said the war ended. He served in Europe from 1941 to 1945, and we certainly thank him for his service.